welcome back or welcome in. I'm Seer Cypher. I am a psychic medium, light worker, star seed, creative intuitive soul that is showing up in this now moment to deliver you a message. I am a tarot reader. I love reading tarot. Everything that you need from me will be down in the description box below. So check that out. If you want to get a personal reading, just check out my website or send me an email and we'll get something organized for you. If this message is showing up for you, there is definitely wisdom in here that your soul wants you to be hearing. Just remember that this is a general message. So just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. I'm trusting that the universe has connected us now for a very good reason. So let's dive into today's message. I love the cards that have come out for you, my love. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got expect powerful change. Expect powerful change with the new moon eclipse. We've also got prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. Okay, 2 new moon cards. So this is the start of a new cycle, the start of a new season, the start of something new. Okay, the cool thing, okay, with the new moon eclipse card really talks about it being one of the most exciting astrological events that exists. Okay, so like something really exciting is coming into your experience now. Okay, that's what I'm really tuning into. But this is about you achieving desired outcomes, getting the dream, right? It's about a new beginning with powerful energies at work behind you. I really feel like whatever you've been doing, whatever work you've been putting into yourself and your journey, the universe is now backing you strongly. The universe is receiving you, noticing you because of what you've been putting out and sending out, okay? There is a new direction coming in for you. It could even feel a little uncomfortable, a little bit jarring. I just saw 226. If you're seeing that number, definitely look up the angel number for that. Any new direction that comes online right now is taking you towards something better. It's happening for you and you will appreciate it. But it might just feel a little like jarring is what I'm getting. Just a little, yeah. I mean, change often brings some strange feelings with it, so this is about forgetting about the past and moving on. This is a complete change of pace for you. And I'm really being drawn to this prosperity card. It feels like there's a big shift in your monetary. There's a big shift in your resources that allows a change of pace. You've been manifesting this. You've been putting out a lot of energy to receive this. It's coming in now. This is an exciting message. It's almost as if you're heading in one direction, probably guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction that you actually need to go in. This is positive turnarounds. And the card that I use to bookmark, because remember, all the bookmarks that I use feed into the message. So this is the 2nd house, which is literally Taurus. Okay, there's a lot going on with Taurus right now. But this talks about possessions, finances, money, personal investments, resources, how we spend, our material and spiritual values, and our self-worth. So there's a huge turn of events here with this. I'm even going to leave this card out because that's freaking amazing. All of this is shifting now for you. Now with this prosperity lies ahead card, this will come up when we're doubting our self-worth or when there's a financial shift taking place. This is about believing in yourself. I feel like you've really believed in yourself and there's a shift because of the law of attraction. The law of attraction is noticing you, okay? You're creating abundance for yourself with the changes that you've been putting in place, okay? Pamper yourself as well. I love that. This is really just giving a very powerful shift in your finances, okay? This also says remember though that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. So this is about gratitude, still having gratitude for what you have manifested, what you have right now, so more will come in for you, okay? But also the card I bookmarked was Evil Eye. So it really feels like people are jealous of what you've been able to access, harness, and create in your own life. But this is no reason to stop you, right? Now we also got the spiritual career card here, and it's so funny because this actually just came out in one of my recent messages. So it really does for me talk about this activation. I feel like you're following this belief in yourself that you are a healer, believing in yourself that you are chosen, believing that you do have something to offer the universe. I mean, you do by offering freely and being of service to the world. You are becoming of service to the universe at large, because what you do for the world is what you do for the universe, right? So it really feels like you're stepping into some kind of healer, some kind of expansion in your spiritual abilities, or talents, gifts, right? And music. Okay, music. We've got the music card coming out. I'm also drawn to the 5. So, and that's 15, so it's 155. Could be another number that you're seeing. But there's change here. There is absolute change reflected in this whole reading here. And with music, okay, this talks about leaning into music to actually improve and heal your own self. This can even be singing in the shower. This is just listening to tunes that really uplift you, okay? But I am really getting that your spiritual career has something to do with music. There's some kind of unique kind of song that you have, some kind of unique sharing of frequencies through your particular voice in some unique way to you that will heal the world. So this feels like what it's coming online. What do you love about yourself? Your voice, right? I feel like there's been blocks here around your ability to love your sound, to speak at the pace that you desire, to speak at the pace that feels comfortable for you. So beautiful. You're coming back to loving your own unique voice, your own frequency. Music is the ultimate way to bring yourself into alignment, because it only takes a few minutes to sing a song that you love, right? But I do feel like this is coming into heal the world, is what it feels like. Okay? So let's get some tarot on this, okay? What is this? A powerful change, spirit. Some more clarity around this new moon eclipse card, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, look, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands, that's the end. That's the end of the journey. There's an ending of a journey of feeling exhausted, okay? You have gathered a lot of intel from this journey, and I feel like there's going to be a lot for you to feed into your wisdom. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that's been understood here, claimed. Look, there's the 10 of Wands as well, Serpentina. There's a 10 of Wands here as well. So from the 9 to the 10, this is a culmination and a receival. This feels like the release of a project. The 10 of Wands can also be releasing a project. You know, releasing, birds flying over. Oh my God, beautiful. Releasing a project into the world. Create some shift in your dynamic. Okay, because with the 10 of Wands, we've been working on something for so long. We've been working on something for a very long time, and we finally come to that place where we release it. We put it out into the world, and we suddenly have a lot of time. Yeah. So it does feel like you've been working on something for a long time here, for a very long time. You've learned a lot from it, is what keeps wanting to come through. You've gained a lot of wisdom that is able to help this world. The difficulties, the pains, the struggles that you have worked through at the Nine of Wands is going to be feeding into this project that you're releasing to the world. Look at this, to the world, look. There's a lot coming through about boundaries here. There's a lot of boundaries that you have had to, you know what I'm also getting from this? It feels like you're going global on some level, because not all Seven of Wands has the planet on it, right? So this really does feel, again, it's just reiterating that you're releasing something into the world. And you're soon going to be having a lot of eyes. Look at all these hands grabbing, okay? And that's because you're going to be releasing something very powerful, very enlightening. You're here to awaken the masses, my love, on a grandiose scale. This is everything I'm hearing. And it hasn't been easy for you. It has not been easy. There's been a lot of struggle here to get here, okay? And from what you're going to be releasing, you're going to be at a much higher level than some people that have been working in this field for a very long time. And there's where the angst is coming. There's why people are going to be grabbing, because they're going to think things like, why them? Why not me? This isn't fair. I've been working at this for so long, and this person's just come in and kind of like taken some kind of spotlight. Because you're finally stepping into the universal, I just saw 1202, you're finally stepping into alignment with where the universe has always wanted you to be. And it won't take you long to step into the spotlight here. What's this? Prosperity lies ahead. That was very channeled, by the way. So this is very much coming from angels. Prosperity lies ahead with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups does talk about an expansion in the heart space. Yeah. You are really, it really talks about purifying, distilling, clearing out, the way that we broaden into more of our psychic awareness, into more of our Queen of Cups energy, is by really sitting down with difficult emotions, difficult memories, clearing them out, healing them, really just giving them compassion and a space to exist. And then it's able to release. So I feel like your prosperity, your money, everything to do with the second house has been clouded and held back by these burdensome aspects. Your resources have really been affected by past traumas and the beliefs that they created. And this is what's releasing from you now. And therefore there is an expansion in your finances because there's an expansion in your heart. Oh, yeah, look, we've got Page of Cups. Sorry, not Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles here. Page of Cups talks about a lot of magic, though. But Page of Pentacles with the music card. This is you getting creative. This is you exploring, because I'm just seeing this here is creating a reflection, and it was creating a spotlight on the blanket. Yeah, you're going to be getting into the spotlight here. The Hermit card wants to be seen, so I'm going to take it. That's so many messages coming through right now. The music is an internal gift for you. Music is an internal gift for you. And you've been in the labyrinth finding it. You've been surfacing it. You're still surfacing it, right? With the Page of Pentacles here. This talks about really being the pioneer, getting into the body. This is also like exploring our creative gifts. We have manifested enough time and space and abundance to do this work, and therefore we have more space to explore something. And with it coming out under music, my love, if you have not explored music yet, this is what you're moving into. This is what the change is coming in. Fascinating. The Hermit card here is really talking about you being in a space of, being more solitary right now, because you're actually taking time to reflect on this past journey, taking time to reflect. And by taking that time to reflect, you integrate and you become ready for the new. So you are still in this phase of kind of integration, but the Page of Pentacles does bring the start of new beginnings. This is new beginnings, like we saw with the new moon energy. So there are new beginnings here in music. There's new creative endeavors coming online. There's new ways that we're healing. There's new ways, there's new gifts that you're finding in the body. That's just what I keep really feeling here. Okay, what is this spiritual career about? Okay, there's financial opportunities here. There's financial opportunities here. Here. You're going to love this new phase. You are going to love it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, my love. Another 9, okay? 999. We've got a lot of 9s. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Confirmation that you have already manifested a form of resource that allows you to follow your heart here, that allows you to explore these gifts, that allows you to surface these gifts, okay? Because the Hermit goes into the labyrinth, is very guided by spirit, connects with God very closely, connects with Source, and surfaces gifts to bring out into the world, to heal the world, okay? So this spiritual career for you is going to be putting you into a very self-successful, solitary, independent phase. Okay, I'm getting a lot of like independence here. Okay, you're glowing, you're golden. This spiritual career is bringing you immense abundance. There is money coming in for you. I feel like there's going to be, this up-leveling in your finances, which is just all over the cards. We've also got the Death card coming out here, which talks about transformation, complete transformation into immense fulfillment. A life that feels fulfilling to you. A life that feels fulfilling. We've got 1010 here. Okay, with the 10 of Swords. So there's culmination, there's finishing, 10 yeah, so there's a big finish here as well, and naturally with new phases, new beginnings that start, we have to experience the end of something also. So it feels like the end of a very difficult paradigm. It feels like the beginning and the receival of something incredibly fulfilling from a time that was not fulfilling, okay? But the Death card is really talking about the doors to the old closing and the doors to the new opening. This also talks about being in a phase in between them, you know, being in quite the internal in between, right? So you're going to be feeling the ending, you're going to be feeling the beginning still. This is a big message that keeps coming through for the messages that I've been making at the moment, because you know, sometimes we are in the void between something new coming online and something finishing. It takes time to process. It takes time to integrate. Just because something new is coming online doesn't mean, oh yeah, the old is done just like that. It takes time. Just one card for here, please, Spirit. Thank you. Release from overcautiousness. That's another big part of the change. And I feel like there's a release in being cautious around your finances. Yeah, look, birds are flying just as I'm saying this. So this is huge expansion. A way that you actually expand and allow in more finances is already being more generous with what you have. Being more generous with the people around you, being more generous with the world, giving more. And then the universe sees that expansion and puts more in for you to give. So see how it's, but you've got to take that step first. Seeing more birds. Oh my gosh. Liberation. Liberation from scarcity mindset. That's what's happening here. That's the powerful change. You're breaking through the scarcity mindset. You're breaking through thinking you have to do it all on your own. This is allowing the universe to provide for you so that you can reach completely new heights. You're breaking out of and changing out of this fear of always running out. That's changing. And therefore new finances are coming in. Also it says perceiving limitations. So this is more just about breaking out of that scarcity mode. Breaking out of it. You've learnt the boundaries that you needed to, of how to like really appreciate your finances, and therefore you're able to allow in more now. One card for here, please, Spirit. You're already on the path of making this money. Look at this. You're already on the path of making this. Music is what I meant to say, but I said money. Yo. Look, a lot of time to start something new. That's what I literally said. You've already manifested. Whenever a page of pentacles shows up, you've already manifested some level of abundance here that allows you to go in this direction. So you already have this time to start something new. You've already got this time behind you. Yeah, this feels like it's already started for you, right? Even if you're lacking a plan right now, following Spirit is the plan. You have the plan within you, right? Nurturing your energetic connection. Focusing and healing. Literally what I just said is in this card. Your intuition is guiding you in the physical to create. So you don't need a plan. Don't feel bad if you lack a plan, okay? You can have a loose plan. I'm not a planner. I'm a creative, intuitive soul. I let my intuition teach me. I let my intuition guide me. I make plans where I feel aligned to, but other than that, I do need flow. I need space to flow, right? So don't always think that you need a plan, but then a plan forms. I found a full filming schedule plan formed without me sitting down and saying, okay, I need a plan. One day I just felt like, okay, I feel a bit of a plan coming online. Let me write this down. Like sometimes you need to take the action in the physical to feed into the mental kind of like application, if that makes sense. Gonna light another incense, sorry. One for here, please, Spirit. Thank you. This says pause to allow for mental rest. Mind is overworking here, okay? And I feel like this is a little bit to do with the reflection that you're doing right now. You're reflecting on the past of how you've overworked, how you've disallowed the mind to rest, okay? You may also be with this in between of the old finishing and the new starting, some restlessness. Like you feel like you need to be doing something. That is part of the old paradigm. So let that fall away. This is about trusting in the pause, okay? Trusting in the pace right now is super important because as I said, you're in the void. So trust if full inspiration has not fully aligned or surfaced, trust in how it flows. It just wants to keep coming in. Yeah, so you're reflecting as well on how you've been misaligned in the past. You're reflecting on how you've been used in the past. You're reflecting on how your life has felt unsatisfying because now it's moving into feeling incredibly fulfilling. You're reflecting on how you have not been on your soul's journey in the past, okay? Hard things to really sit and look at. Hard things to really sit and look at because it's taking accountability, isn't it? Taking accountability how you've feared your own power, taking accountability for how you've avoided what you really want. Hard to look at, okay? Last messages, Spirit. Let's get some last messages here. We've got Chiron, which is going retrograde probably around the time of this video posts, actually. But this is about unhealed wounds being carried over from past lives. Okay. That's what we're releasing. Wisdom helps others heal. I knew there was something else that wanted to be read there. This is you stepping into that healing frequency, okay? Yeah, you've had fake friends in this past system, this past journey that you've been on. Fake friends that secretly compete with you, okay? We're moving away from that now. Libra. Oh no, that was another reading. Ruled by Venus. This is very cardinal, fast energy. This is harmonizing. You're harmonizing to this journey that is aligned with your spirit, okay? But this is also being, yeah, this is like, Libra's the sign of the we, right? So this is unions, coming into union with soul tribe, new friends, yeah. For your friend's dynamic is going through a balancing, a harmonization. So don't be surprised if you're receiving this message, if people leave, if people just kind of like fade out. Look, we've got island life coming out here. That feels like travel. That feels like travel. Maybe you'll be traveling. How fun. Look, overworking has come out, which is like, what was I? Yeah, overworking. That's what you're reflecting on. Working too hard. Reflecting on how you've just worked too hard. Because it's like, there could have been, when you follow your passions, the universe provides for you and makes everything very easy. Okay, so it's like, you're realizing that, right? Unexpected portal opens up for you. Oh my God, an unexpected portal. Oh, look at this, right? So self-worth, I mentioned at the start of the video. We're looking, you're reflecting and healing on how your childhood nurturing that you received affected your self-worth, your self-esteem, and your ability to cope with challenges. So you are stepping into more of that self-nurturing energy with the Queen of Cups. Absolutely, you're self-nurturing yourself, reparenting yourself, and it's healing you. And therefore you have something to offer the world, my love, something very special. Look, there's a short, intense journey happening here. Short, intense journey. And it's over the 9 of Pentacles, so it doesn't feel like you have to go far to receive this abundance. It feels like it's very close. Going on a trip, yo. Going on a trip. There's travel. There's travel. I feel really excited. Maybe travel to see new friends, soul tribe. You're going to be having this huge positive impact by what you have healed. You are going to have huge positive impact on the world, my love. Spirit's protege is what I just heard, literally whisper into my ear. You're a high priestess. You're very devoted to your mission. And that is why you're going to have a very high impact here. You're channeling in a lot of creativity at this time. You're having a lot of creative ideas. And it's actually wisdom. It's like you're channeling in wisdom for the world. Look, you're going to be mind blown. You are going to be mind blown about this unexpected change that's about to take place for you. 5th house I'm seeing, which is everything fun, okay? Your life is about to take a very sharp turn into incredible fun. Fun and harmony. Look, Uranus. Uranus is literally unexpected change. As I said that, what the fuck? You're awakening into the new. This is about being, this is also the cult. The cult. I didn't mean to say that. The occult. But look, you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. You're on the right path, my love. Your intuition's leading you there. Anything else want to come out before I close out this reading? Distance. You're going to be traveling distance. Ancient Egypt as well wants to be seen. Ancient Egypt and distance. Okay, take it if it resonates. I am going to leave the message there. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. Okay, your support means so very much to me. What emoji? Oh, yes. Leave a little skull in the comments below if you made it to the end of this reading so I can see you and send you love. If you'd like to get a personal reading, head down to my description box. Follow the prompts, there's the links, everything is down there that you need. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you so very much for your donations. I appreciate them so very much. Subscribe to become part of the tribe, and I will see you in a future message. Sending you love. Mwah.